Welcome to YouTube Science Communication. Hey, my name is Maximus, and this is like the 54th video I've made for this class. I don't know, I've lost count. What this video is going to be about is how to create an introduction and an end screen for all of the videos that you will be making in this course. Let's begin. So one of the things that can help differentiate just like a random video that was uploaded on YouTube from a video that's part of a specific channel, or in this case for a specific class, is giving all of the videos that are uploaded to that channel the same introduction and ending. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how to put an introduction and an end screen on a video, and that will be the format that you will use for all of the videos that you upload for the rest of the class. So let's dive into the editor. So in the course Google Drive, you'll see this folder labeled Intro and End Screens. So I have to make another tutorial about how to navigate the course Google Drive, so you can navigate to that if finding this data is confusing to you, but I'm going to assume that you can find it. And you're going to be in this folder called Intro and End Screens. So in this folder, there are two files that you'll want to pay attention to, and then there's a third one that you might want to pay attention to. So the first file is there's this raw footage that goes into the intro and end visuals. And then there is a Premiere Pro project file that has this raw footage edited into a form that you can use. This here is that same footage exported, but I don't think you will want to use that. So let's click on the file. Okay, so Premiere Pro has opened up, and you can see that it has opened this sequence and it shows intro and end screen. And I've labeled these sequences in different colors. Each of these colors represents a different thing that's going to happen in this animation sequence. So if we play it, first you'll see there's the title coming on screen. Then in this green one here, my hand is wiping it away. This orange one is just the blank space. Then we have here the pink zooms in like that. Then we have another pink zooming out like that. Then we have some more blank space. Then we have here hand wiping it back and then zooming out and showing the class logo. So these are all of the different pieces that you're going to put together to build an introduction and an end screen, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go to File, and we're going to go to New Project, and we're going to call this Intro and End Screen Tutorials. So now that we have this new project, next we're going to go to File, New Sequence, and we're going to call this Main Sequence. Now you've got this empty main sequence. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in my monologue footage. That's the monologue that you saw at the beginning of this video. So I'm going to navigate over to here. I'm going to grab this file that I labeled opening monologue, and I'm going to bring it into the project manager. And then I'm going to drag that into here. We're going to change the sequence settings so that it matches the file. So here I am, and here's me giving the introduction. Welcome to YouTube Science Communication. Right, so you just saw that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this other sequence, intro and end screen, and I'm going to take the parts that I want, which are going to be the first four, right? And I'm going to copy them. Control-C is copy. And then I'm going to paste them. I'm going to lock this footage so I don't paste on top of it, and then paste it, Control-V, paste it right there. I'm going to unlock the footage so that I can now work with it. And now let's play it and see what it looks like. Go. Welcome to YouTube Science Communication. Hey, my name is Maximus. So these videos here, there's a transparent layer, right? So you can see my face here. And so what happens is this clip has the beginning, and then this one makes the transparent layer, and then this one makes it go away. So one thing that you'll notice though is that the timing of these animation sequences doesn't match the timing of the monologue. I want this to last longer than it does. I want it to end, let's see where I want it to end. Let's begin. There. I want it to end at let's begin, right? So what I want to do is I want to make this last a little bit longer. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take this last clip and I'm going to bring it over here because that's the end. And then this, I want this to be extended. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to select the rate stretch tool. I'm going to select the rate stretch tool. and then I'm going to expand this rate. That's going to make this last longer. You see it's 50% now. The time says 50%. And now this will play, and it's going to have the frame until the point where I want the frame to go away. At let's begin. So that's wrong, right? So I want let's begin. So I'm going to bring this over here. Let's see. In this course, let's begin. Okay, so let's begin is here. I marked that wrong. Let's begin. So what? Let's begin. So I'm going to drag this out to match. Let's see how that looks now. All of the videos that you will be making in this course. Let's begin. So one of the things... Great. Okay, quick aside here. Normally I wouldn't show you all of those sort of tedious, like me trying to get the timing right and fixing my little mistakes and stuff. No, like, it's boring. But the reason why I included it here is because, like, that's what a lot of editing is. And this is like the first editing tutorial of the course. So I want you to be aware that a huge amount of what you're going to be doing in this class is like finessing the timing of different clips. And it's tedious and it takes a while to figure out how to do it well. But that's really what most of video editing is like making sure that all the timing of all the different pieces lines up appropriately. So that's what you're going to learn. Okay, so let's go back into the editor. So that's sort of a standard introduction for a video for this class. The first thing that I did was introduce YouTube Science Communication, the name of the class. Then I introduced myself and I said what number of video it was. Then later on in that monologue, I said what the video was going to be about, and then I started the main body of the video. The main body of the video can look however you want. In this particular tutorial, it's just like me in this box, and then sometimes some clips of the editor. I'm hoping that you will experiment with different visual styles and figure out what you want your video bodies to look like. They can look like anything. One of the course documents that you'll find in the Google Drive that might help you figure out how you want to visualize your videos is this script template, YouTube Science Communication Assignment Script Template and Storyboard. What this is it's a simple Word document. The formatting is a little bit wonky, but it has script on the one side and visuals on the other. So this is basically just a graphical version of what we've been through. Here's the script. Welcome to Science Communication. My name is, say your name here. This is the 54th video I've made. Today's video is going to be about intros and end screens, right? And then for each of these points in the script, I have a little thumbnail showing what I think the video should look like. So here's the logo, and then here's me in a frame, and then here's me out of the frame. And once you get to the body, it can look like just about anything you want. So you can use this storyboard script if you want to sort of break down your video into chunks and figure out how you want each thing to look like. Once you've figured out what you want the main body of your video to look like and you film it and edit it and do all the things, the final step of your video is to make a conclusion and put an end screen on the conclusion, sort of wrap everything up into a nice visual package. So now I'm going to show you how to make an end screen. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this end screen monologue that I recorded earlier. I'm going to drag it into Premiere Pro, and then I'm going to drag it into the timeline. There it is. So I've made the final point. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my intro and end screen. Remember this has all the little animation elements that you're going to want to add. I'm going to take the last bit, starting with this hot pink one. And I'm going to copy them, Control-C. I'm going to go back to my sequence. I'm going to lock the files so I don't paste over them. I'm going to paste everything. I'm going to unlock them so I can use them. And now it's time to mess with the timing, just like we did before. The end screen monologue starts like this. So I've made the final point that I want to make in my video, and now it's time to start end screen animations. So I want this zoom in to end at this clap. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select this whole thing here, and I'm going to see this juncture here, and I'm going to time that to the clap. Okay. And now it's time to start end screen animations. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like this one, you can hit the subscribe button, and if you want to make videos like this a lot. Okay, so this orange sequence is too short. I want this to last for basically the entire time that I'm talking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sequences after it, I'm going to pull them over to the timeline. I'll figure out where I want to put them later, and then I'm going to select my rate select tool, not the ripple edit tool, the rate stretch tool, and I'm going to pull it over to something like here. Let's see. Links are in the description. I'll see you next time. Okay, that's a pretty good place for that to end. And so let's see, now I'm going to take this green section and pull it here. Okay, so that's actually too late. I want this to come while it's saying I'll see you next time. So I'm going to pull this back, and then I'm going to pull this in. I'm also going to pull this one forward so that it stays around for longer, actually like way longer. Okay, and now let's see how this goes. Videos like this alongside us, you can learn how in our Patreon page. Links are in the description. I'll see you next time. That's great. All right, so I go away as the thing fades over. I'll see you next time. Cool. And now I'm just going to take these other pieces and drag them in here. And let's see how that looks. I'll see you next time. Oh, didn't drag it all the way. Okay. I'll see you next time. So one thing I'm noticing is that these titles aren't quite aligned the way I want them to be, so I'm going to pull them over this way. This pink thing here, this contains the titles. Please subscribe and the Patreon page. Let's see how it looks. To start end screen animations. Links are in the description. I'll see you next time. Cool. Okay, that's pretty good. So the last thing that we want to make sure of is that there's 20 seconds of logo screen time where we're going to put the YouTube interactive elements, the subscribe button, and a link to another video. We want 20 seconds at the end of the video for those to just sit in silence, basically. So we're going to go to the end of the video, which is here, right? That's the end. And we want to add 20 seconds onto that. So this is at 1:16. So I'm going to go until it's 1:36, which is like just about right here. Great. And so I'm going to shorten this to be less than 1:36. And I'm going to cut this logo off. I don't need to show it for more than 20 seconds. So delete that. And now I have this 20 seconds of space after the video ends for the YouTube interactive features to hang out and encourage people to click on them. So that's it. Now our end screen is done. Let's watch it, and once you're done watching it, the video will be over. I've made the final point that I want to make in my video, and now it's time to start end screen animations. Thanks for watching. This video is part of a class called YouTube Science Communication, where we learn about the history of life on Earth and then make educational videos about it. If you want to see more videos like this one, you can hit the subscribe button. And if you want to make videos like this alongside us, you can learn how in our Patreon page. Links are in the description. I'll see you next time.